Hello and welcome to part 3 of Mario Tennis I really did that again? Great. It's gonna be the running theme of this LP. The fact that I don't remember what game I'm playing. Let's start. It's Super Monkey Ball 2, by the way. Man, that LP is weird. Like, you know, people always talk about what it was like to finish their first LP. I kinda can't, because when I finished my first LP, it was a few months after I finished my next, like, 4? Like, let's see, what did I do? Yeah, I did Mega Man, Mario Kart, Star Fox, and Contra. So that's 4 games in the middle of an LP. Anyway, that was organic form. It does make sense that you can step on a switch and have that speed up if it's organic, but whatever. As I said in the last part, I will be skipping reversible gear, as you might be able to tell by the fact that I skipped it. Oh no. Okay. This one actually isn't that difficult if you're in the sort of non-rushed state of mind, which I guess I am. Let's just go along these. You can hear the rumble in the controller doing its work. It would feel weird to play this game without that, actually. So, yeah. And dribbles. Ew, that just sounds weird, because it's not dribbles like dribbling a basketball or a soccer ball, or football as everywhere else in the world knows it. Because, you know, apparently America doesn't know how to name things. Hey! Let's have a sport where you use your feet only about 5% of the time. Now let's call it football. Anyway, this is a subject of debate that isn't exactly new, so I'm not exactly breaking ground here by talking about why the name football for American football doesn't make sense. But I guess if I'm gonna call soccer football, I should include everyone by calling basketball netball. Well, calling it both, by which I mean. Because that's the name for basketball elsewhere. I'm not exactly sure how far that, like, that goes. I know they call it that in England, but I don't know, like, the extent of that. Anyway, I should stop talking about this because, as an American, we're apparently not allowed to talk about... Well, I mean, we are, but we're not allowed to not... Actually, no, I should continue talking about this, because as Americans, we're not allowed to not know what other places call things. That do not pertain to us, like, at all anyway, so why do we need to know them? But English people still get offended. So there you go. Actually, can somebody, if you're watching this and you're from England, I apologize if I've been offensive to you in making a generalization about about English people, because, you know, you never do that about us Americans. I'm an American! That was me, an American, trying to be a Brit, trying to be an American. It's a weird thing, but anyway, no, let me just... I took the big path. Like, I am not even talking about the game. Well, what is there to say? There's multiple options, and the thinner options give you more bananas. Anyway, but if somebody from Britain is watching, or you know, can they confirm for me, like, why, like, do you still use the metric? Because I watch British Top Gear, and they always talk about miles an hour, and miles and feet, and basically customary units. Don't you guys still use the metric system? Anyway, that's Twister. You just have to wait and then go when it's still. It's simple. Whatever. I'm not talking about this downhill. You just have to go downhill. It's a self-explanatory level. I don't need to comment over it. Anyway, and I'm sure you'll be offended that I don't know this, but like I don't get it because they apparently do use miles an hour. But why? Why do you? It makes less sense. You were right the first time. We were the ones who were supposed to switch to metric system, not the other way around. Mainly because the metric system actually makes sense, whereas the customary system is, well, stupid. Hey, let's base it off of 4s. No, let's base it off of 6s. No, let's base it off of 12s. No, 16s. No, 3s. Just make it up as we go along. Anyway. Since this is the politically sort of correct episode of Super Monkey Ball, the all-inclusive episode of Super Monkey Ball, by which I mean 2 places that speak the same language. Right, but still, I mean, like, oh, great, reversible gear. This level isn't actually that bad, but it's not that easy. I mean, it's much more difficult than the rest of the levels. So the middle setting of the map is what you need. You have to look for the one that's 1 banana. Wait for it, and I missed. Alright, so you basically have to go in like at just the right time. You have to know where it's gonna go, and it changes. That's why you need the map for this one. You kind of need the middle setting. So, it's gonna basically go the opposite side of what it's at. Oh wow, that was really bizarrely easy. I just slipped right in there. I usually have some difficulty just getting in the goal itself, but no, that was just like... Okay. Whatever. It has not been hours. It has been 8 minutes. 9 minutes. I've been recording for 9 minutes. And it's been, well, a little less than 9 minutes, and it's been less than that in the actual video. Okay, it's been about 8.5 minutes, I'll say. Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, like, you know, still, I'm... Well, okay, I've made my point, like... He. Yeah. I'm just like letting this go because it's like, what can you say? But I mean, cough. My ear is almost out. Yeah, do the balls just have infinite, like, air in them? Like, you'd think that would run out pretty soon. You do realize that there's 3 more of you. And the massive noise behind you. And the shadows being cast. And the fact that there's 3 more of you that could still be looking. Oh dear. Oh, please no ei-ei-poo this time. Wow! There's a civilization inside the whale. Wait, why? No, why is this? Like, there's all these buildings. This could be a nice place. I mean, why are there all these buildings? Oh, great. Oh, jeez. I was hoping there wouldn't be an ei-ei-poo this time. Nobody's ever said that before. Actually, no, they have. But they were playing this game. Why is there a why are there buildings and like roads inside the whale? Oh look, it's called Inside a Whale. Yeah, whatever. Thank you for watching this part of Super Monkey Ball 2. Guess I remember what game I was playing this time. And yeah, thank you for watching.